All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Let's talk about the updated chart today because it's very, very strange. So we're going to talk about it. And then, of course, later tonight, I'm going to do the report extras. Um, so very, very weird day today. I just want to get the day over with. Of up and downs, really bad mood, and things of that nature. Hopefully by tonight's report, I'm in a better mood, better shape. But I don't like people wasting our time, and I believe that that's what they're doing. They're wasting our time. And as you can see on this map, you're gonna see exactly why I believe that. As you can see here, 9 18 p.m. Baghdad time. Okay, so right now in Baghdad it's about 12 o'clock a.m. Okay, so it's Sunday. It's Sunday in Baghdad now, but this came out at 9:18 p.m. Okay, so the Nineveh Media Center Command Center chart or map. If you look at it for today, guess what? You see right here? This is orange again. This was not orange yesterday. Okay, so this building, I believe this is the government building that we were supposed to overtake, and we were only 2 clicks away from it. I could be completely wrong. This might not be the government building, but if this is a government building, about 5 days ago, they said we were 2 clicks away. Okay, we were right. We were so close to controlling the government building. Today we read more things that we are advancing towards the government building. Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, I think Tuesday we heard something about the government building. We were like 4 meters away or something like that, or 4 miles away. And then Wednesday, I thought we were going to have the government building. We heard nothing about the government building. Thursday, nothing about the government building. Friday, nothing about the government building. And then Saturday, we heard that we're advancing towards the government building. That's how we know we're being played. We're being played. They're duping us in the media, and it's terrible, man. It's terrible because people's lives are being, this investment has destroyed so many people's lives already, and you can't even imagine the lives that are going to be destroyed after this investment is over. And all the people that have gone through craziness and misery and all types of stuff, and this, throughout this investment and all the lies that they had to endure. The lies, the wrong dates from people like me and other people, and then the constant lies from gurus that were just selling dinars every week, telling them an RV, them going crazy, calling the banks, yelling at the banks, and things of that nature. People getting their money stolen, people sending their money off, desperate to get this thing over with and get a rate better than the CBI, and never seeing their money again. People losing their houses, people losing their jobs, people losing their families being destroyed because of this investment. That really ticks me off because that should never happen, because Iraq was supposed to be back within 10 years. And a matter of fact, we already know that Iraq was supposed to be back on the international stage in around 2012, when Shabibi announced to the world that he was going to revalue the currency and they were going to rejoin the international world with no restrictions. And then not even gonna say all HELL broke loose after that. Okay, and now we're in 2017 March, and this thing is still not happened, regardless what the prophets have said, regardless what I have said, regardless what God has told any of us, regardless of all the dreams that we have seen and visions that we have seen, regardless of all of that, we're still sitting here on March 4th, 2017. And they're still lying to us about things, even the map. Now they're lying about the map. You see what I'm saying? So it's very, very, it sucks. It sucks. Because I know all the lives that have been destroyed because of this investment, and that's not even the worst part. The worst part is when this investment is over and people with a poverty mindset have millions of dollars. they are going to destroy themselves. And that is going to be even worse than what we've seen before. Okay, and that was been, and the Lord already said that as well. And many of you guys asked the Lord probably about that, and you got confirmation about that. And many people don't know what they're doing, and they don't know anything about being wealthy or having money or dealing with money, and dealing with money with jealous family members and friends. And it's going to be very, very ugly and very, very lonely and very, very difficult for a lot of us. Okay, so and I keep telling you guys, if you have a poverty mindset and you get millions of dollars, you're going to return to poverty, because wealth is a mindset. Wealth is not money. Wealth is a mindset. I keep telling you guys that. And some of you guys are going to find out the hard way. And I already know you're going to be messaging me and at some bar, in Las Vegas, saying that you wish you have never had gotten into this. And what I'm gonna respond is, wealth is a mindset. It's not physical stuff. Yeah, you can buy things, but that's all temporary. Wealth is a mindset, meaning that I can wake up and I can put things together and I can become wealthy like that. Wealth, wealth is nothing that you can't. If you have a positive mindset and you have a wealthy mindset, then you can always be wealthy. When somebody has a poverty mindset, they're always poor, right? So when you have a negative mindset, when you have a negative mindset and a poverty mindset, you're always poor. But when you have a positive mindset and a wealthy mindset, you can be rich any time of the day, because wealth is not physical. Wealth is mental. And when you guys don't, when you guys, some of you guys refuse to even care about that, because all you care about is a revaluation and Iraq coming to the international world, when you don't even know what's about to happen to you. You don't even know how the devil is setting you up for a massive failure. Because if your mind is not ready, if your mind is still, I'm just waiting on Iraq, I don't care about no other investments, I don't care about nothing else in the world about except for Iraq, the devil is setting you up for a massive fall. And you won't care until you're messaging me on Facebook and saying, I wish I was never in this investment. And that's definitely going to happen. Some of you guys, might not be a lot, but some of you guys are going to message me saying, I wish I was never part of it. And it's because you've never changed your mindset. You kept the poverty mindset thinking you were going to keep the millions of dollars. That's never going to happen. Never going to. This is why lottery winners always go back to being broke. Only 1% of lottery winners keep that money. The rest of them go back to being broke, and not even back to being broke, but they go back to being broke, bankrupt, and owing millions of dollars on top of that. So I wanted to get that out the way, and hopefully, hopefully somebody today is gonna see this and be like, I need this. I need to make sure that I change my mind, because I cannot go through what he's saying. I cannot be that person. I can't be that victim, because I was warned months in advance or weeks in advance or whatever the case may be, and I decided to do nothing. But today I'm deciding to change, and I'm gonna wake up. I'm going to think positive. I'm going to pray positively. I'm going to speak positive in my life and other people's lives, and I'm going to change my view. I'm going to start looking at other investments. I'm going to start looking at other things online, other programs. I'm going to get with people to maybe to invest in things over here and over there, and I'm going to change the way I do, and not be closed-minded, not be scared, and not be, but start becoming a wealthy person and putting my money in things that I like to do, and and seeing results from it, good or bad. But I'm starting to have that wealth mindset, and I'm going to transform my mind, because that's going to be the key for you guys to keep your money. Okay, so you see and I had to get that out the way, and I'm sorry I had to do it on this video, but it's very important, because if you blow your money, then all this is for waste, you know, and so so I think that's very important to talk about. As you see this map, this was a map from yesterday, March 3rd, 2017, 9 p.m. Whatever building this is, I think it's a government building, but I could be wrong. It's all green. This whole area is green, and they come up here to orange. This was yesterday's map. Today's map, orange. Look at it. So how is that possible? Because Nineveh Command Center jumped the gun, because they really didn't jump the gun. It's that yesterday I told you guys that we were supposed to have the government building back. On this map, we got it. I don't know that, and like I've said before, this probably is the government. It's some building. It's a building there, but I don't, it could be the government building. But it was right on cue. If this is the government building, it's right on cue. Today they took it back. Okay, and they put an article out saying they're advancing towards the government building still. But remember, just on Tuesday they said they were 4 meters, 4 miles out. Tuesday. Today's Saturday, and they're still saying they're advancing towards the government building. There's no way. And as you can see here, Eric says it just proves what we already know. Okay, their FOS, I don't know what that is. The way they way past what they've been feeding us. Timed event, in my opinion. Okay, I don't know what FOS is. For no future. Their FOS. Let me see if I can understand it. Just proves what we've already know. Their FOS. Forces of I don't know. Okay, Eric, if you're listening, which you probably will see this video because it'll be underneath the video. What is FOS? Let me know. Let me know that decoding that you posted on there. Okay, so yeah, and Eric is right. This is a timed event. It's going to happen at some time. Some of you guys are saying, some people, you got some people, some prophets, or some people are saying the 21st of March. I don't like when people do that, when people put a time out there. I know Issachar came on and kept saying the 21st. But the problem with doing that is that they even if it is a timed event, they'll make the supercomputer change the date, and that's the problem with putting a time out there. Every time we put a time out there, all they do is they go to the supercomputer, and the supercomputer will create a new date and give a delay. Okay, so that's the problem with putting a time out there. Yeah, it could happen on the 21st. Yeah, it could happen on the 22nd. Tuesday into Wednesday is what I like. But at the same time, yeah, it could happen on the 15th. It could happen on the 14th. It could happen on the 8th. It could happen any time. It could happen in June. They can stop all military actions and say a body can come out tomorrow and say all military actions have been stopped until June 1st. Then what are we gonna do? You see what I'm saying? And so we can't be out here just saying, well, I'm a prophet and I say March 21st, because what's going to happen is they're just going to take that date and then they're going to change it in a supercomputer, and the supercomputer is going to spit out a new date for them. And they've done that over several times, because the Lord has told us that they have changed the date so many times when it was supposed to happen. Okay, and so we got to understand that now. Yes, we are expecting chaos, or some type of March to May chaos, and that's what WebOp is reporting. So we'll see what happens. and I'm expecting it over in March as well. But I'm not trying to put out a date, so we'll see what happens. And then of course today the Lord did say that there is a big surprise coming. So maybe they're right. So let's see what happens. Eyes open. Talk to you guys tonight. Bye.